Coming on stage, they say that if it moves, it's biology, if it doesn't work, it's physics, and if it smells, it's chemistry. And I can already sense a few nice and pleasant and familiar odours, because indeed I'm a chemist myself, and it's a pleasure of mine to introduce fellow chemist, Mark, and the lovely Sabina. If you'd like to come onto stage, I can see that we're protecting the carpets here at Clarion Congress Hotel, so it looks like it's going to be some fun. So Mark and Sabina are from the Netherlands, and yeah, and you want to definitely go. If you haven't been to their stand, I can thoroughly recommend that you do so. It's D10, the room next door to the left, and their experiments are entitled Baffling Chemistry. So I'm looking forward to be baffled, Sabina.
Does this work? You can hear me? Okay. Thanks for having us. Here is Mark. Mark will show some really nice chemistry. He will do something about rocket fuel. Well, who doesn't want to see that rocket fuel? But before we do that, I will show you a little experiment that you've probably seen already. I have here some hydrogen peroxide. It looks like water, but it isn't. H2O2. And I will pour something in here. And hydrogen peroxide decomposes when it's getting into the light I want, but very slowly. So to speed things up, we need something. We need a catalyst. A catalyst will rapidly go, how do you say it?
Speed up the experiment.
Speed up the reaction. So I have a little bit of manganese oxide, and I will put it here. And then hopefully the peroxide will decompose more rapidly. And when it decomposes, it will generate oxygen. So here I have a burning wood chip. I will just put it here. Then the catalyst goes in. We see the reaction going. And now the glowing wood chip goes in. And it burns again. I will do it once more. And it burns again. One more. So now you've seen it generates oxygen. And remember the word catalyst, because it's important for the rocket fuel.
Thank you. During World War II, the Germans built a V2 rocket, and the V2 rocket, they have used alcohol as a fuel for the rocket, because normally they would choose for a fossil fuel, but all the tanks and the jeeps were driving on that fossil fuel. There was a lack of fuel, so they decided to try alcohol. So they fermented potatoes, and it releases alcohol, and they use the alcohol for their rockets. So I did bring alcohol. It's 69% alcohol. It should burn. Normally alcohol burns at percentage of 40% and higher. A little bit more. I'm a chemist, come on. Selina showed that hydrogen peroxide delivers oxygen. So they filled the rocket with hydrogen peroxide, and in the motor they mixed it with the alcohol. So I will mix it here, and I think I now made rocket fuel. For me, this is the most scary part. Thank you. So I will. Can the lights out? Is that possible? Can the lights go out?
Yeah, we can. Set them up.
Thank you. Something is missing, I think. This is the game that I play with my students. That's not too much. I cannot find my. Oh, wait. I have a. Yeah, this one. Thank you. You can shut up. So I speak with my students about what is missing, and they have seen the experiment before. So I hope they will say the catalyst is missing. I'm using potassium permanganate as a catalyst. In the rocket fuel was used sodium permanganate. Let's see if this works. It works. So, this was our rocket fuel experiment. We're finished.
You finished?
Yeah.
Oh,
We have 7 minutes. So.
Right, yeah, no, thank you very much. I quite like the idea of, you explain how it's the V2 rocket, the German army. I can just imagine, the German high command during World War II shouting down the telephone to the German scientists, we need a new Wunderwaffe. And they, of course, the German scientists go away. What do they come up with? Alcohol. So alcohol saved the day, or not for London though, but it did a good job for the rocket fuels. Well, tell me a bit about, this is an experiment with rocket fuel.
Mm-hmm.
So have you had any mishaps along the way? Tell us are there any stories where you've been in a school classroom environment where the rocket really has delivered a surprise?
In this classroom.
I think that the best science lessons are lessons where things go wrong. Because children will remember that. And children will speak about that, what happened in your classroom. What they also will remember are context. So I can show this reaction, putting alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, catalyst, flames, and then I don't think that children learn from that. I think children have to learn from the context. So that's why I use the rocket fuel. About things that went wrong, yeah, I used too much potassium permanganate. So the flames went that high that my ceiling is black. Sometimes, that's why we used the blanket. Sometimes it goes bang and then it goes like this and like that. Very spectacular, very much fun. So yes, sometimes things go wrong, even with this experiment.
And what happens if you change the alcohol? Let's say if you use either you go down a step to methanol or up a step to propanol.
I didn't try that. I think next year I will be back here and then probably I can demonstrate your proposal.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Marcus, a round of applause, please. Thank you very much for showing us.